How's it going, everybody? My name is Hunter Wolf. One second, I'm gonna check and see. Yes, I startled. I'm sorry. What key the synths are in? I'm pretty sure that's G-Mix-Lydian since that's my go-to key. But hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We might have a few new people joining us today. Yeah. So This is probably gonna be a pain in the ass trying to see the live chat. I still haven't figured out this new streaming app. I'm using the Streamlabs OBS adaptation, so to speak, and it's a little bit confusing, but I'm working on it. So for now, I might miss a little bit of the live chat. As a matter of fact, let me actually see if I can pull up the chat box widget. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, chat box. I'm not quite sure how to make this work. This is not playing nice. Okay, well, I'm going to, oh, wait, no, fuck. It was there. No. Damn it. Alrighty, well, while I'm trying to get that out of the way, how are you guys doing today? I am so glad that all of you could join the stream. As you can see, I'm going to be doing some music production. That song you were hearing on the pre-stream was actually this song right here. So... yeah, let me just figure out how to get this working, and... my god, I suck at this. Let's see here. Chat box should work, just give it a moment. Alrighty. So yeah, if you like, I can, DPA, I can pull up Survivor and, show you that. I've got to add this plugin to everything before before it can actually output the audio, but yeah, let me pull that up real quick. Save changes, might as well. Let's see. Okay, open. So, yeah. Survivor was initially going to be a Fallout song, but hello, kitty, welcome to the stream. I don't know why, but this thing really doesn't seem to like me. Alrighty, well, that's not going to work, so... I'll figure it out eventually. Let's see. For now, I'll just have to keep kind of periodically checking back. So, muting the vocals, because those are not even remotely done. Let's see. So, if you like, I can kind of look at the lead synths, see what key they're in. I'm pretty sure it's G-Mix-Lydian. I don't know. I could be very wrong. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm very wrong, but... while we're at it, might as well go through, you're ignoring homework so you can get this key. Well, to be honest, I don't really approve of, I don't really approve of homework, so, yeah, let's see, I honestly may have to Google this, because I just went with my gut on this one. Let's see here. I'm gonna throw on Voxengo real quick, so you guys can actually hear this. Let's see. No, I'm pretty sure that's not right. I'd put 2. Alright, so you guys should be able to hear this. No, I don't think you guys can. Google, the place for all answers. Yes, you did. Okay, you did Google it. Great. If you can get me those notes on a piano roll and literally fucking nothing else, that would be great. Alright, let's see if you can hear this now. That should be audible, but I'm thinking it's probably not. I'm guessing you guys couldn't hear that because that should have been putting out to the streaming app otherwise. But anyway, let's see what I can do here, because that is not playing nice. Huh? Did I change something, or? I don't think I changed anything. Go with the probably not. Yeah, I didn't think you guys could hear it. Alrighty, well, let's see what I'm doing wrong here, because this is not fun. Let's see here. Okay, one moment. That's not it. See, this plugin is kind of new to me still, but anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and load up a new project file. I'll get that to you probably later today, DPA. But for now, I'm gonna show you guys what really goes into my music production lately. I've got my guitar here. It's very difficult to see because I'm tangled in wires, but I've got my guitar. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys more or less what goes into this. So first up, changing the Easy Drummer kit because this kit is shit. I mean, it's great for some things, but not really what I do. Cathedral, that's a reverb that I did for like one effect and left on the default template. So let's see. On the master track, I'm just gonna do Voxingo. Let's see, Focusrite, output to MME. Let's see if I can get this to work, because this was working before. So like, yeah. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. I'm just not sure what it is. I'm just gonna go through each one of these and see what it does. Can you guys hear that, or? Let's see. I can't play piano, Kitty. I'd rather suck at piano, actually. Let's see here. Modern G-mix linear is the same as C major. Alrighty, well, give that a shot. Because I just write whatever I feel, and then, yeah, I don't really bother to, log the, whatever you call it. Alrighty, Kitty can hear that loud and clear. That is good enough for science. Okay, so I gotta remember, Microsoft Sound Mapper. Alrighty, so first up, I tend to lower the volume of the kick drum as well as the toms. Compressor also. I don't have a maximizer on this track. That usually comes after I record. For the bass guitar, one thing I used to do, and occasionally I still do it depending on the sound I want, is for bass guitar, since I don't actually have a bass, I would go over to Instruments, Bass, Ibanez. And then I would run Ibanez through Bass Grinder. These are my settings for Bass Grinder if you want to grab this plugin. And then from there, I just do this with the EQ, and yeah, it's worked okay for a while. Personally, I now prefer to use Texas Grind. If I could stop being retarded, that would be great. But yeah, so by the way, guys, not a legit version of Contact. Just gonna put that out there right now. I do not have the money for this shit. I will never have the money for this shit. I'm lucky I can fucking help with rent as it is, and I'm 15, so yeah. Alrighty. So this is what I'm actually gonna drop Bass Grinder off there. So let's see here. Gotta find a pick because I just had one. My God, this is like the second most unprofessional stream I've ever done. Okay, here we go. Here's a pick. So one of the next things I do, because honestly I really suck at this, move my tuner up there. This is one of the amp sims I used to use. It's called Guilty Pleasure. I don't really like the sound of it now, but this is a very recent amp sim I use. And yeah, it's got more of a harmonic feel, and I'm not really too fond of that. But it's okay, I suppose. Works for some people, so let's see. But for now, and keep in mind, it keeps the names, which is kind of irritating. But yeah, I use G-Gate to limit the background noise and, you know, other noise in general. Let's see. So Ben Bruce registers as G-Gate. I have no clue why. Turn that on. Let's see. Replace. This is my overdrive pedal. I use it for overdrive, obviously. Let's see here. Now. That is actually his Menace, so. Menace doesn't really sound that great in my opinion. Let's see. Replace that with Emissary. Presets, rhythm guitar. If you guys want to look at the presets I've got here, by all means, just ask. And then Poulin Le Cab, and I've got some IRs that I use for this one. They're nice IRs. I don't really have much to compare them to. Alrighty, so. So that sounds alright. Could definitely be a little bit less dry, but that's just probably the way I have it set up right now. So yeah. Basic song production actually end up starting with, after all that gets out of the way, programming a basic drum track, because I'm going to be honest, the metronome is helpful for vocals, but not guitars. Let's see here. I feel like I'm losing a lot of attack there for some reason, but that's just me. Got that down, plop it into the playlist right here. So after I get like a basic riff idea down, what I do is I go over here to guitar in, and keep in mind I'm not one for using dry tracks, just because they tend to have this kind of odd harmonic effect that I'm not really fond of when run back through an amplifier or an actual amp or amp sim. Sorry. And yeah, so let's see. Basically, starting with those, you get the 1, 2, 3, 4 countdown, and then yeah, since I had no idea what it was doing, we'll call that a bad take, and I'll delete that. Yes, hello, Blazing Phoenix. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Okay, so let's try something simple. Now, keep in mind, I'm in drop B right now. Game Over is in drop C, but I'm gonna take DA Games song Game Over. Really great song, really great person, by the way. If you haven't really checked him out, by all means, check out Will Ryan of DA Games. Check out the DA Games channel. They make some really awesome shit. But yeah, so again, and that was an actual failed take, which I get like 30 of those per song. Pika, don't be a dick. Read the rules! Actually, wait, not read the rules. But okay, let's try that again. And I have completely forgotten how the song goes. There's this one part that I remember that's literally just like... Hang on, I got this. Yeah, fuck it. I'll figure it out in a bit. Why not? I'm gonna do Danger Kids. Oh my god, that's horrible. Again, examples of failed takes. This is actually not going very well for me. I don't know if that's just me hearing excessive background noise or what. Aw, I'm sorry, kitty. Well, thank you so much for joining in the first place. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, let's see here. Well, I'm just gonna record something super basic so we can move on with the rest of the stream. not have. That is entirely up to you as to whether you recognize that. Anyway, so one thing I always do is double tracking. And the reason for that is so you can get a lot more dynamic. I can't English today. The reason for that is to get a much more dynamic sound, because typical thing to do with electric guitar is to pan hard left and right like so. And then yeah, boom, voila, you've got the rhythm guitar tracks. English, what's that? Same, Peaky, same. But, yeah. So, you've got basic open your eyes track here. I'm just gonna do this, because I'm lazy. That was just I kind of came up with that at the last minute, but and I wasn't recording, unfortunately. So now we move on to the bass track, which can be the easiest or hardest track, depending on what you're doing with your mix. So moving on to Contact, I'm in drop B, so B2 is the lowest note I can do. B3 just sounds eh. B3 on Ibanez, though, that sounds alright. Say, let's grab B2, and then from there, keeping in mind that the lowest note you can do is this one. This is your floor right here. You can't go further than this. This is literally what I do for my songs. Then, of course, you can drop that there. I get the feeling that's totally wrong. Oh yeah, no, it's E. And then, yeah. So now you've got the bass track right here. Or half of it, I should say. Well, technically a quarter. I don't know. It really, again, depends on what song you're doing. But, now I just do that. And lo and behold, you have half the bass track for this little segment. And then you can do that, and then let's see. Yeah, this is the process I do for my music production, and if you thought this was easy, think again. I'm actually thinking A is the wrong note here. And then of course add the and just like that, I have the more or less the chorus to Open Your Eyes. DPA, hello Loldacat. DPA, the bass usually follows the, okay, here's the system I use, especially when playing live with other members, is, bass follows drums, rhythm guitar follows drums, vocalist follows drums, or no, vocalist follows, rhythm guitar, lead guitar follows rhythm. And, well, builds on top of and around rhythm, I should say. That tends to be more or less my formula for titties follow boobies. Good choice. Alrighty, let's see. Well, now we've got that. Time to move on to synths, because we all know I love a good synth. So, moving on to the most basic of quote-unquote synths is the forefront piano. This is the piano that I've been using, I believe, since Open Your Eyes, maybe earlier. It's a very basic, very versatile piano. You know, FL Keys is great, but honestly, you just can't go wrong with forefront piano, and it's free. As far as I know, all the forefront stuff is free. I haven't tried forefront bass, but I may get my hands dirty. I don't know. So, let's say we wanted to make, I don't know, a piano harmony. I'm going to try that, because honestly, it's something I've never tried before, and now I'm curious. So, keeping in mind that, again, our floor is B, but of course not wanting to make another bass track. That actually wasn't, no, that's what I'm thinking of. Alrighty, so moving on to like B6. That's our floor right there. I also do a lot of thrash. I don't think I do thrash, my dude. I mean, I would know if I did thrash. Thrash is not really my style, trust me. I'm more hard rock at this point with a hint of EDM. I can't really classify my genre because I changed so much from one song to the next. You know, thrash isn't really my style, honestly. I'm actually kind of turned off by thrash. That's what she said. Anyway, so one thing you could do, just as kind of a starting point, is no. Copy the bass track over to forefront, move it up to octave 6. I have no clue what the original note was, but I'm pretty sure it was E. Well, that's 7, but we were close. So that's quickly going to get annoying and honestly out of hand. So delete those, delete those. Delete those. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Delete those except for this one. Delete those, delete those, delete those. Again, except for this one. Let's see, delete those, delete those. Delete those, that's already fine. And finally, delete those. So that way, with the exception of this one, ta-da! This is a total clusterfuck, never mind. Guitars kind of lean more towards speed metal and thrash. Trust me, my guitars are not speed metal. If anything, they're maybe metalcore at best. Like, no. Definitely not thrash by any stretch of the imagination. They lean that way. No. Okay. I admit, maybe I've been a tiny bit influenced by Korn. Maybe. I'm not confirming anything. Don't you say I'm confirming anything! Anyway, moving on. Oh my god. Alrighty, so. Guess we're just gonna have to enlarge these one by one. That's what she said. Yeah, that's already posing a problem, but okay. And this is basically what I do the entire time I'm writing. You know what? This is already gonna be a total fucking failure, I can tell. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do, because I'm not really in a piano mood. What I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you guys how to get the synth sound from Survivor. This is use a chord progression. I would, but why? Here, I'm gonna show you guys how to get the sound for the Survivor synths real quick. And keep in mind, they're also accompanied by violins, so just remember that. So first off, neutralize the pitch because I'm OCD. Second, go over here. Go to, where was it? Inferno, it's under here. Guitar, Inferno. Again, neutralize the pitch. This time because it sounds good better. And then there you go. That was a lot longer than I anticipated it to be. Nope. And yeah. So that's basically how you get my my synth, which is really not mine at all. I just use it wrong. Bonus points if you can run it through a cab sim, which I'm actually gonna try now because I'm curious. Let's see here. Pull in the cab. Presets. I'm just gonna try my orange PPC. My ears aren't bleeding at all, I swear. Not at all! Okay, moving on. Quick recap for Lollycat, because I don't know how much you saw. This is what we got so far, just the basic chorus to open your eyes. Alrighty. And then, out of curiosity, I'm going to see if this fits anywhere. No, it's too fucking loud. Alrighty. You make future bass. That tells me nothing. Then again, I live under a rock, so... Oh, we got 3 people watching. I want to kill myself. Well, thank you to the 3 people who are sticking around. 2 of which are probably... Actually, no, 1 of which is probably just the preview on my end. But, let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else I can teach you guys. Anything you guys want to learn from trying to make drum and bass songs? Well, I envy hearing that. Well, okay, no, sorry, envy is not the correct word. I look forward to hearing that. Wish I could make hard rock like Dragon Force. Dragon Force is like speed rock. I don't know. I've got my genres all fucking mixed up. Trying to emulate TLTs, I can't fix you. One moment. Holy fuck, that is loud. This is what you want to start off with. Glass Reese, pitch drop to nothing. Also, if anyone's wondering, this is what I used in the Life is Strange song. Keep in mind a lot lower. I think like C3. No. C4? Yeah, C4. You know what? Now I just want to increase this to 180 real quick. What? Hang on. Well, now I just want to recreate the Life is Strange song. Let's see here. C major scale's overused as fuck. Whatever, it sounds good. Totally, I'm trying to take my own style on that style of drum and bass. I've made a couple of attempts at drum and bass. They're buried somewhere in well, deep inside another drive. I don't have it connected at the moment. But yeah, it's just buried inside another drive right now. Well, that seems legit. Alrighty, so, of course it doesn't fit the tempo anymore, but whatever. Yes, well, for the most part, I'm using stock plugins. Let's see. For the drums, I'm using Easy Drummer 2 with the EasyX Metal expansion. Let me show you that real quick. This is for drums. I've also got these. I bought none of these. For bass, I'm using this, which, again, didn't buy because I've got no fucking money. But if you want to get a decent bass tone, grab Bass Grinder, which is obviously free. It has free in the name. And route an Ibanez preset through that, and you've got a pretty gnarly bass tone yourself. Then for this, again, it's Citrus. It's included with FL Studio. And you got like, you've got fuck ton of clock of presets. For compression, I'm using, especially on drums, the multi-band compressor with the quick release preset. For guitar, you've got a couple of options. I used to use ToneForge. These names are actually pretty deceiving because they don't change for some reason. But for guitar tone, I use, let's see, TSC 808 into Emissary by Ignite amps into Pull in the Cab with the orange PPC impulses. And yeah, that's my guitar. Hard pan left, right. Bass, I already showed you that. And yeah, for piano, I use Forefront Piano with lots of reverb. And I don't have it up right now, but yeah, so that's pretty nice. But let's see. And then finally, for the master track, I'm really hoping this doesn't fuck, I can't English. I'm hoping this doesn't mess up the audio out right here, because this is what's allowing you guys to hear the entire thing. So what I do is I usually, for mastering, and keep in mind this is nowhere near a completed track, I usually have violins and shit. But just for the sake of this, let's see, Maximus, I'm fucking blind. Maximus, start off with the preset Clear Master. That's usually just the easiest to reset. You want to you can reset these. I choose not to because they're a great starting point. You want to play like around the loudest to like second loudest part of your mix. And then make sure this little red button here is selected. That way you can actually see the frequencies in a band analyzer instead of having this. Not doing it the way I thought it would, but okay. Never mind. But yeah, have this on so you can see more. That way you can, you know, examine low frequencies and stuff. This is something I learned from a trap producer. It works okay for me. It may or may not work for you, depending. Oh yeah, orchestra with contact. You don't even need contact for orchestra. You can use orchestral choir ooh. Don't use choir ah. Choir ah sounds like shit. Choir ooh, string section, string solo. That's literally all you need. Also, since they made they revived Cakewalk Sonar as a DAW and brought it back under a new name, you've got a brand new strings thing as well as drums and I believe bass as well on there from the DAW. So that's pretty cool. You can find the space to install all that shit. It's like 40 gigabytes, but it's worth it even if you don't use the DAW just because you can load the VSTs in. But yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, so for mastering, mixing, for half mixing and mostly mastering, one thing I learned from a trap producer is that you want to set your snare, or you want to set your mids to your active snare frequency, is what he called it. Basically give that snare a shit ton of energy. Reserve this for hi-hats and cymbals. This is where the bass and kick should be, and toms if you have any. DSK I haven't really had much luck with. DSK's been kind of a bummer for me. Half their stuff won't load, the other half doesn't sound right, you know? Then of course, you know, you can check the bass, make sure that's alright. Pre-gain, make sure it's, pre-gain basically ensures that the signal is passing the gate that you've got set up. In this case it is. It is passing a little too much. And yeah, the master acts as a again like a roof. So yeah. And then let's see here. So for that you can either do solo and mix that way, or you can go it alone, I guess you could say. Again, it's kind of a work in progress. This is literally just a test sample, so I don't really have much to show you guys. Let's see. And yeah, so that's basically mixing and mastering. It's how I do most of my tracks. Obviously, I didn't do much here. But now I'm going to take you guys through, let's see, what do I have that's somewhat finished? I'm trying to find, let's see. I've got this thing that I'm going to save this just because, stream thingy. Alrighty. So, I'm going to show you guys quality plugins, presets, libraries. Honestly, the violin presets in FL Studio and the whatnot actually do sound pretty damn good. With Contact, I've barely got enough space on my Games and Miscellaneous drive. My music drive is kind of odd to work with. I'll leave it at that. But this is something that my friend, I'm going to call her Bunny for now. I don't know if she wants to be named. My friend Bunny and I have been working on for a while. This is, the notes here were taken from the, brain sputters out. You'll violins on FL kind of sound like shit. I'm not sure what you mean, dude. I mean, maybe it's just me, but they sound pretty good for me. Like, here, I'll show you this in a second. I'm gonna pull up the Left Behind final. I'm gonna see if only workable thing from FL is the choir sounds. In my experience, the choir actually does take a lot to make usable, but it's worth it. The FL choir is more for kind of supplementing existing actual choir sounds. Like right here, this song right here. Wait, I don't even know if you guys can hear that. Can you hear that? Let's try it again. I don't understand how they sound fake. I mean, you don't want that screeching sound of, like, strings. I can't think of the word. I'm sorry. Sounds awesome, but kind of fake. Kind of fake. How do they sound fake? I'm not hearing it. They sound pretty real to me, though. Flanging, then sound... Flanging. Oh, you mean that kind of almost bouncy sound? Yeah, usually the other instruments cover that up. And plus, I don't tend to write super long compositions with just violin, so... I did that once with the Star Set cover, and I'm never doing that again. Good lord. Let's see here. But yeah, so let me show you guys this one real quick. Because this one I'm actually somewhat proud of. Ow. This one I'm actually somewhat proud of, and I'm very happy with the way it's turning out so far. It could probably use some work, but it's at the moment we only started this yesterday. So yeah, takes a bit longer than it would just being me. So. Yeah, DPA is right. Yeah, DSK sample pack and direct wave. I can barely get the existing DSK instruments to load at all, so I mean, I'm not quite sure what you're going for there. Contact is bae. I've actually got a lot of totally legit packets, or not packets. Fuck. Packs that I acquired from totally legitimate means. I'm totally not hinting at piracy here. That just sound absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this bass. Okay, that's like the worst possible example, but you know, then here the piano. And then yeah, so this one we haven't really decided on a name or oh wait, oh fuck, you can't hear it. I am so sorry guys. I am such an idiot. Let's see. This should allow you to hear it. No, that's not the right one. Fuck. Sound mapper. Start. No, I'm a moron. Hang on. I'll figure this out eventually, guys. Fuck. Because I can tell when it puts out audio. See that I just got this Voxengo plugin to fucking get this shit right and be it. My God. I know I learned English. I know I did. Okay, it's one of these. I'm sure it is. What the actual fuck? What I'm not understanding. It's not showing up, which is weird because if it's playing, it'll show up on my streaming app. So that's part of the problem. Yeah. Enjoy. Let's see here. It's not Microsoft Sound Mapper. I'm pretty sure it's not that. What the actual fuck? Oh, I'm an idiot. Alrighty, so let's try that again. So this is just a song that I have so far from the beginning. Yeah, the 3X OSC plugin is more for designing your own synth sound from scratch. Harmless I haven't really dabbled in just because I only have the demo version. Citrus is kind of my go-to synth. I did enjoy SimSynth for a while, but that one didn't really work out too long. I don't know, I can never get a really good sound with 3X OSC. I don't know why. I've never heard Undead Corporation. I'll have to check that out. I've heard of Hollywood Undead. I fucking love Hollywood Undead. Anyway, here's the entirety of the song, just from everything that I have. Yes, but I have the demo version, remember. So let's see. Serum is a different story. Well, okay, DPA, the thing is, right, you can't, I'm pretty sure you can't trick FL Studio, at least as far as I know, into getting, into accepting a falsified version of the plugin. Like, I've tried, and if I could do that with Pitcher, that would be great, because I've got some interesting stuff I want to do with Pitcher. May or may not be related to the fact that I can't sing! Alrighty. Well, I think that's about it. I'm not sure I have much else to teach you guys. Avoid this folder at all costs. It's cancer. And I have cancer. Hey. Get a demo of Graylian 2. Well, see, the thing is, the moment the demo expires, I'm screwed. Let's see here. Really? Well, I will check it out. I've got a G-Snap, but yeah, what the fuck is that emote? What the fuck, GPA? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Yeah, you're demoted. You're fucking demoted, Matt. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, again, Locke's feature is on the Pirate Bay. Kick-ass torrents. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, for me, the thing I struggle with is trying to figure out, like, where my voice goes in relation to tuning for my guitar, so. Alrighty. Yeah, see, I've been thinking about, like, trying to find something to give kind of a feel like Abandon All Ships. If you guys want, you can check them out. They're kind of an interesting Canadian techno metal band, I guess you could say. And despite the fact that I can't really figure out what tuning to put my guitar in for my voice, I kind of like that excessively auto-tuned sound. It's good for a stylistic choice. Well, I think can also make it so it sounds less robotic. I don't know, because whether I'm pitch correcting it or not, it still has to be in the it still has to be around the ballpark of the correct range, I guess you could say. Like with this one, if I tried to sing anything regarding this, my voice probably wouldn't even get close, and I wouldn't know. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. We had a pretty productive stream, all things considered. I mean, I don't usually get this kind of turnout. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, by all means, please feel free to share my channel around. Don't know who'd enjoy it, but yeah. I'm hopefully going to be putting up a shitpost channel soon for stuff like Nero, whatever the fuck that Star Trek skit was. I'm going to be doing a lot of short little skits every now and then. More on that soon. And yeah, so my name is Hunter Wolf. I run A Tale of Reality. Thank you so much for the subscription, Lowly Cat. I'd appreciate that. I just now got that notification. Yay. But yeah, so without further ado, like I said, I'm Hunter Wolf. Be sure to check out DPA and Blazing Phoenix because they do amazing work for the channel. And yeah, rock on and peace out, motherfuckers.